YouTube money is real, guys. Here it is, 13,000. It's real. Real money.
I got diamonds moving to the slides in both days. Dice rolling on the low.
Wow. Okay. So I'm busy searching top 100 YouTube channels in South Africa. And basically this is the biggest YouTube channel in South Africa. Let me take a look. This is very interesting. Okay. Superhero training. Okay. So this is a reaction channel. Interesting.
Please don't tell me this is gonna happen. No freaking ways! I was thinking like, how could he possibly get lucky in this situation? Could something come flying his way? Could like a car come? Oh my gosh!
Okay, so that's the first one. Wow, let's see how much he's making. Wow, 395,000 US dollars and rands. Let's see. Whoa, this kid is making money. 7159. Wow, this kid is making money. Okay, let's see who's number 2 in South Africa. Number 2, Ryan HD. Okay, let's see what he does. Put the channel here. Okay, I don't know him. It's interesting. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Hey guys, so you won't believe what happened to me yesterday. Seriously, you won't believe it. I was on my couch watching Room for a long time now, and my dad's been haggling me about it.
Okay, so it's very story-like type. Cool. Let's look at the third largest channel. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are making bank. These channels are making bank. Paste.
Have you ever seen those MMA?
Cool, so he's like more on fitness. Interesting. A wake up call is something bad happened to you. Life would.
Look at this guy.
How much you weigh right now? 320? Almost. You're a big guy, bro.
Yes, sir.
I wish you all the success.
Thank you so much.
And done and settled.
Yes.
The opportunity.
Of course.
So fitness, okay, this is interesting. South Africa, number 1 is skits, number 2 skits, number 3 is fitness. Let's check out number 4. Okay, so it's also like skits. Interesting. TikTok. Hectic. Okay. Very interesting stuff.
On waiting. He said he follows me on Instagram.
Trying to get the Dyson Airwrap, which I have no idea what it is. Actually did over $10,000 in 1 month just from the videos.
Literally drove in front of us.
How to grow on social media, how to grow your YouTube.
Okay. Very interesting stuff. Cool, so he's more of a content creator. Okay, cool. Let's look at the next one. Okay, Super Sport, I'm not gonna go. That's South African. Iconic Coins, okay, I know them. Tyler, okay, cool. She is a South African superstar. Princess Sachiko. Let's check her out. What does she do? Okay, this is her channel. Okay, first time building my PC.
Hey guys.
I just recorded now. Just like that.
Oh. Inner voice.
No.
Okay. So she's a young lady doing quite well. And over here, it tells you how much they're making, which I think for me, this is the shocking amounts to say, okay, people are actually making bank here on here. Very interesting. Princess, and let's see the Antwoord. Okay, they're a band. Okay, cool. Cool, these people are making money. So we've really been able to shoot our flagship podcast, Fix Africa, and we released it every Monday consistently, and it's really done well. The feedback has been amazing. The views have really exploded. Some of the episodes even reaching close to 200,000 views. After some time, I looked at my YouTube channel and I thought, you know what? I need to separate the podcast from Mpodagada. And the reason why I need to do that is because I believe that they are two different things. The podcast lives on, it lives on its own. And as a result of that, when I just spoke to the team, we sort of felt that the name Fix Africa is limiting, because it's like we're only focusing on Africa. And if you're being honest, for you to fix Africa, you need to actually fix the world. So we're changing the name and we're calling it For This Reason. And the reason behind that is that there's a Bible verse that I always liked, which says, for this reason, the Son of God was manifested so that he may destroy the works of the devil. And one of my purposes in life, I said that I will not watch as injustice happens. I must destroy the works of darkness. And the podcast really is to say, poverty, let's destroy it. It's to say Africa being fragmented and dismantled, let's destroy that. It's to say that the people that colonized an apartheid system that they used to demonize our people and their mindsets, let's destroy that. So we're changing the name of the podcast. It's going to be called For This Reason. And the important part is to say, what is the reason and what are you destroying in South Africa and all around the world? And really, I look forward to it. My goals for it is that it will really do well. I think one of the podcasts that I'm really inspired by is The Diary of a CEO. I think they've really got a very good podcast going there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to growing For This Reason. Let's get it to as many subscribers as possible. Let's grow the podcast. I really want to get, the people involved into it, bring on different presenters, bring on different topics, but still keep it at the core of getting people to learn and to grow and telling stories that are really shaping and changing Africa. So yeah, the Mpodagada page is going to remain. I'm going to focus there on groundbreaking news, on politics, on reporting on what's going on in the country and in Africa and the world. And I'm going to focus on For This Reason. The focus is really going to be on how do we tell the stories of Africans that are shaping and building Africa and changing the world and bring on other people as well. So it's really going to be exciting. And if you have not yet subscribe to this channel and subscribe to For This Reason so that you're able to learn and grow. And really, whenever I watch an episode for This Reason, I take notes. I ensure that I implement the things that I'm learning. And really, ever since I've started interviewing people, it's really opened up my mindset. It's opened up my knowledge. I know so much. I understand so much because of these interviews. And I'm really excited to be able to do it. It's such a privilege. And we've really killed it. I mean, if you look at the color grading, you listen to the sound, there is no other podcast in South Africa that's at that level. And actually in Africa. So if you do know any other podcast in Africa that's doing that high quality, let me know in the comment section. And if you can name one podcast in Africa that's at that level, I will personally send you 500 Rand if you can do that. So the challenge is on. I dare you. Find a better podcast, better quality sound, better quality look, better quality grading. Find a better podcast and I will personally give you 500 Rand.
I wanna be in your life until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. It's been a hell of a ride, but every single moment you were there by my side.
So we're on our way to Applix. Applix is a tech store here in Johannesburg. And I'm going to find out whether we can get equipment that allows us to shoot in 4K. So our cameras shoot up to 8K footage, but currently on YouTube, whenever we upload videos, we're uploading videos in 1080p, which is just HD. So we're trying to get, there's a piece of equipment that we can get that allows us to be able to shoot in 4K. So that everything we do has got a 4K standard. I think 4K is where the world is going. So why delay? Why should the content that Reason Media does, why should it be less than 4K? So as you know, always strive for the best. Try and get the best opportunity and the best way that you can solve any problem. and the rest is history. The business will flow and the business will really work. And I think this is interesting because I've never thought that I'd own a media company, but because I started off, doing politics and trying to get a certain media perspective in there, I had to learn about everything, and now I know quite a bit. So I'm going to go through to the guys at Applix that helped me, and yeah, let's see whether they can give us something that's going to help us shoot in 4K. Let's go. Oh, these are quite nice. Atom Mini Pros.
Yeah, so they
Do they take 4K?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, only HD.
Okay, 1080.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of your 4 channels, we actually don't have a 4 channel that can do 4K at the moment.
At all?
At all.
Okay.
You start at 8K up. I mean, what's an 8 channel up? That will give you 4K.
So we bought the Blackmagic. It's got what, 8 channels, but it only does 1080. The HD Live.
That's HD8.
Yeah, but ISO. The one we got. Is it this one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So now we can't do 4K, and we're trying to do 4K, and it's a whole mess trying to do 4K.
It is. They do have a 4K version.
That's the one I'm here to ask about. Yeah.
They do have a 4K version. I think it goes up just a little bit.
I saw that. Yeah.
But that will give you 4K.
But it won't give you ISO files.
It won't.
Yeah, it'll only just do the 4K. So tell me, with the setup you did, you had a 4K, and then the Blackmagics were shooting straight to the 4K mixer.
True.
You were able to color.
Through the studio converter.
Oh, they weren't doing it through the.
SDI.
No, but I'm saying what was the mixer?
Oh, it was the 4K.
Oh,
4K like that.
they still needed the converters. How's it? Are you well? Good.
So the converter makes it so that you run one Cat6 cable from the converter that sits right there to the camera that you'll be using. Just one Cat6. That will give you all control picture, and then also.
Oh, from the live mixer to the Blackmagic.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm trying to. Are you well?
Yeah, good.
I'm trying to sort out this 4K thing.
Yeah, I don't know. The 4K thing, I think the only way you're going to do is with the 4K mixer.
So it's the 4K mixer, and then what do I need? I need the cables as well.
Yeah.
But he said, and converters. So I need 12G converters, I need the 4K mixer, 12G converters, and
you'll probably need new SDI cables.
Oh, okay, it's a new size. You don't know anybody who would exchange, because I would need to change my Canons for Blackmagics firstly.
Yeah, well, if you want to change it for Blackmagics, then it changes a couple things as well. Because obviously with the Canons you need the converters. With the Blackmagics you won't need converters.
Really? Oh, is that what you were saying? That with the Blackmagics it's just a cat?
Yeah, with the camera converter.
But if you don't use the camera converter, then you can just use the SDI cables between them.
Why did they have a camera converter?
So you just run a Cat6 cable.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's just different cable types that you use, so you don't need it.
You don't need the converter?
No.
You just need this Cat6 cable. How much is that?
The Cat6 cable is quite cheap, but the actual camera converter itself is expensive.
So if I get the Blackmagic cameras and I get the 4K mixer live, right? Do I still need a cable? Well, yeah. Okay, the cables are for? To connect the
camera to the switcher.
Okay, so it can't do that over network or Wi-Fi.
No.
Okay, and if I'm on the laptop and I want to mix on the laptop, like using these Restream or Ecamm services, can I not do that wirelessly?
But the control won't be there, though. That's the problem. No, the control won't be there.
Control of what?
If you want to control
but if you want to use it Blackmagic.
No, but I'm not going to control the. So we use Canons at the moment. So we put up the Canons. And then we've got it going to the. We bought the Blackmagic HD ISO from you guys, yeah.
You just don't want cables, you just put a transmitter on the camera.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Just tell me about it. How much is that? How does that work? Tell me about it.
It's $15,300.
Yeah.
With a transmitter that's 7.4 camera.
Yeah.
So it's SDI out of the camera into this transmitter, right?
Okay.
Then on the other side, where the switch
on the Blackmagic, yeah.
Puts the receiver. Then it's got a short cable out of the receiver into the Blackmagic switcher.
Well, I've just finished here at Applix where we buy some of our equipment for what we do. And really what production is about, I think production is a bit like marriage, where once you've chosen a route, stick to the route. Don't try and change stuff, because then you'll be comparing, you'll be looking at different things. So when we started, we got Canons. That was the camera equipment that we went with, and we got top of the range Canons, approved by Netflix. So along the journey, we wanted to work with Canon faster. So we bought Blackmagic Mixer. So Blackmagic has their own cameras. So they don't allow our Canons to speak to what their equipment uses. So now we are sort of caught in between Blackmagic and Canon. Where do we go? What do we do? And the whole frame is that we need to go back to Blackmagic. And I think it's like that with business. Many people try and keep their clients for as long as possible. So they don't want their clients to buy something from them and then buy something from someone else. Whatever their client buys, they want them to continue buying from them again and again and again. And that's really what Blackmagic has done. They're trying to keep their client one base, and basically if you're not happy about something, you ask them, they'll be able to change it for you. So yeah, that's where we are right now, but we're still getting the best HD quality. I believe we've got the best editing in the country, and you can see that through our podcast. When I looked at the numbers, I realized you guys are in the trillions of rands.
I soon learned quickly that to get from point A to point B might not be a straight line.
What went wrong there?
At that time, after 10 years, I thought to myself, I don't know if I can do this, over and over again.
And then now you're investing in electric vehicles.
At the moment, our economy is really fossil fuel-based. Transitioning into alternative forms of energy is still going to take a bit of time.
A lot of people want to know about BE to understand, is it working? How do we make it compliant?
What falls short is the how we implement BE. I think a lot of that has to do with attitude.
Your track record is amazing. You've done very well. How do you maintain the focus?
I've always strongly believed that we're not one-dimensional human beings. Given the time, the space, and the support, anybody can learn anything and flourish.
Give me 1 second. So MultiChoice has tanked to a 2.9 billion loss. So the multimedia group, MultiChoice, has reported its annual financial results for the year ending 31st March 2023, recording a loss of 2.92 billion for the year. And I think it's because of platforms like YouTube. And I think that they're actually going to die, because yes, their group revenue increased by 7% to 59.1 billion. In 2022, it was 55.2 billion. But their costs and expenses are rising 9% and 12% respectively. So the operating profit before taxes and foreign exchange losses amounted to 10.16 billion, down 1% from 10.3 billion recorded in 2022. So the profit before tax was 921 million, but dropped to a loss of 2.92 billion after tax. And I think the reason why they're dying is because of YouTube. YouTube is paying people. People are realizing that they don't need to actually be on these platforms. And I also think the fact that, people want more variety and they want to choose what they want to watch. So essentially they're dying out. And when you look at YouTube on the other side, YouTube generated $31.5 billion in 2023. That's a 1.3% increase year on year. Over 2.7 billion people have access to YouTube once a month, or have access to YouTube once a month. And yeah, YouTube has over 100 million premium subscribers. So I really think YouTube is next level. And if you look at their statistics, YouTube really grew a lot during COVID. If you look at the COVID years, they really had very big spikes. And I think that, they're going to continue growing, because people want to control what they view. They want to watch what they want to watch. You can't control people or hold them down to what you want them to watch. The world is moving faster. The media industry is moving very slowly. And I think people want to move with the times. They want to be relevant. So I think YouTube really is that space. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people are going onto YouTube. And that's why YouTube's paying so much money, because compare $31 billion in revenue versus what MultiChoice is doing. TV really is dead. And even if we talk about SABC, which is a national broadcaster, can't even compare. So I think YouTube is definitely the right direction and the way to go moving forward. 13,000 in 1 week. Wow. One of my videos is on 3,700. The other one is on 3,600. The other one is on 2,300. Wow. YouTube actually pays. Yo. Look, I knew that YouTube pays, but I wasn't aware that people were getting 3,000 and 4,000 Rand per video in a space of a week. I mean, I posted this video last week. It's only been there for what, 2 days, and already 3,000 Rand. Yo. Yeah, this is serious money. I think YouTube is really paying. YouTube is really paying. I mean, the topics I'm discussing, I automatically thought because it's politics, nobody's gonna watch. People are not interested in politics, but yeah, I mean, 13,000 in 1 week is not small money. Especially, I'm not even yet at 100,000 subscribers. I'm actually on 64,000 subscribers, and my account is making 13,000 Rand per week. And this is just like the beginning of it. So yeah, YouTube really pays. YouTube really pays. And I think I wasn't doing it for money. I was doing it to educate people, to bring people along the journey of what we're building. But when I see these results, I then realize that we need to actually take this seriously, because there's an opportunity here, a business opportunity, but also an educational opportunity to ensure that YouTube becomes sustainable, able to pay salaries, able to do so much more with all this information. So yeah, I'm pretty much shocked that this is real. YouTube money is real, guys. Here it is, 13,000. It's real. Real money. Shocking. Sure. Good morning, guys. We've made 3,700 off one YouTube video. We're doing well, guys. We're killing it. Thank you so much for all the hard work, guys. Let's push. 5,000 is our next mark. Let's get it. Sure, who would have ever thought that we'd be making so much money from YouTube? I mean, I spoke to a doctor friend of mine, and I was letting her know to say, hey, our channel's making about 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 Rand per month. And she was like to me, you're making more money than what a doctor earns. And yeah, that's where the world is, guys. YouTube really is changing things. YouTube has really understood that they respect creators and they pay creators reasonable amounts. I still don't think it's good enough, but at least it's reasonable amounts. Yeah, people are really flocking in on YouTube and making lots of money. I think for me, what was shocking is the top 10 in South Africa, how much they're making. They're making quite a lot of money. And when this money enters the account, I mean, when I saw my phone ring with the first paycheck from YouTube, I was like, whoa, what is this? And really just to see this happening in South Africa, I think is very encouraging. And I really hope that more creators can get involved. And as you see, I mean, MultiChoice is, they're making losses, and YouTube is increasing in their revenue. So you can really see where this thing is going. TV is really losing out big, and YouTube is really growing big. So get involved, get on. And I think what's causing it, to be quite honest, is the fact that people no longer want to consume stale news, stale shows, stale everything. People want current. Like if you record a TV series or a series for example, Showmax, you know that the lead time there alone can be anything from 6 to a year before it actually shows. And within that time, so many things have changed, and people want information now. They want to know what to do now. And even if you look at AI, it's now, it's happening now. So I think a lot of times TV and the way that they function, they forget that people want stuff now. And I think the next level of Reason Media is really just to get the guys, and we've got such a great team here that's able to actually self-run, but really just to get them to understand that YouTube is the right platform, get more talent involved, the talent that would have gone on TV, bring them in on YouTube, groom them, grow them, create superstars out of YouTube, and make sure that their content is actually helping people and not destroying people and killing people in the process. And really just to have as many shows as possibly can. So at the moment, we've got 3 shows. The first one is the current affairs show that shows on my page. Then we've got the vlog. I'm coming in every single week. Then we've also got the For This Reason, and I think we're doing very well. And if you want to shoot a podcast, or you want to do, or you want to learn, or if you want to volunteer, you're a young person out there, you want to learn what we do, you want to volunteer, hit us up. We'll see if we can bring you in so they can come and learn. But really what we want to do here is make sure that we are at the forefront of digital production. We're at the forefront of creating this. And as you saw, I mean, I was at Uplix arguing with them and trying to understand, how do we get to 4K? And they're busy saying, but you're on 1080p or an HD, you know. And I'm saying, no, let's get to the next level. And really, it's to say that when there's an opportunity, grab it with both hands, run as fast as you possibly can, and make sure that you bring on as many people as you possibly can. So yeah, I want to know from you guys, do you want a YouTube master class? Everything I've learned from YouTube and I'm implementing for free. Do you want it? If you want a YouTube masterclass, let me know in the comment section. And on this channel, we can have a YouTube masterclass where I come in and I share with you guys how I approach YouTube, what I've learned, the money I'm making, and I show you guys how you can actually do the same thing. So if I get 50 comments in the comment section saying we want a YouTube masterclass, I will host a 7-day YouTube masterclass where I can teach young people on how they can become creators and they can make money on YouTube. And every single day I'll come on and we'll give you a lesson and show you what we're doing and really bring you on board, because there is money on revenue. I mean, they are sitting on $31 billion and I think a portion of that gets shared with creators. So there's money here. Get involved in the digital revolution and let's make money. Money sits in the fourth industrial revolution. So jump on, let's go.